Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review and does this thing really work? Kind of inspired by Bunny. So basically this is the Molly Cosmetics sponge. Now basically what it is it's a silicone sort of sponge that's meant to blend your foundation flawlessly, and it's not meant to pick up any products so you don't waste any money. So it comes in a little packet like this, and then you take it out and this is what it looks like. So it kind of looks like a bit of a breast implant or like a chicken fillet, I guess. It's basically just silicone and it bends like this, so it's not meant to soak up any product. So before we move on to actually testing the product, I'm just going to quickly prime this with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This smells so good. It's got coconut water in it. Coconut water? Yeah. Oh, it smells amazing. Okay, once the skin is all primed, let's test this baby out. So for foundation, I'm just going to be using my Marc Jacobs Remarkable in the shade 54 Honey Medium. And I want to use a thick foundation to see if this actually works with thick foundation, because this is the foundation that I always use. And I'm not going to switch up my foundations if it doesn't work for this one, if that makes any sense. So what I'm going to do is what I normally do. I just get the foundation like that. And now we're just going to take this little device. And a lot of people have been swirling it first and then patting. So what we're going to do is we're going to do both. I feel like you have to swirl to like get into all your pores first and then tap over the top of it. Because like as you can see on my nose there, like if you were to just tap, it wouldn't get into the pores like a beauty blender does. So you've got to kind of swipe, like push it, as gross as that sounds, like pushing makeup into your pores, see ya. But just like pushing that in first and then kind of tapping. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, that works. Okay. I kind of really like the way this is sitting on the skin. Like it's really different to a beauty blender. Like I don't know if it's just me or like what's going on, but I really like it. It's actually working really well. So I'm basically just like swirling it around, like pressing it in, and then I'm just kind of patting it, I guess. I don't really know what I'm doing. Honestly, this thing is surprisingly working. So that's the finish of the bottom half of my face. My forehead is so light because I'm matching this foundation to my tan, as you can see. It's very messy. I've got foundation all over my fingertips, but it doesn't honestly matter. Okay, so we know how the Beauty Blender is for foundation. You can use it for your concealer and you can use it to bake and powder your face. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to test out concealing my face and seeing if this blends it out as good as the Beauty Blender does. So I'm just going to take my Too Faced Born This Way and I'm just going to do my nose bridge and my forehead first. Okay, so I am a guy, so I do have a little bit of stubble at the moment. And normally a beauty blender just goes straight over that, but this, it kind of shows it a little bit, like at first. So you've really got to push it in there and blend it in there. It does blend it out, like it does, but I feel like it's such a chore. Like it takes so much more time to blend out than a normal beauty blender, which makes sense because it is such a small thingo. Like if they make a bigger one, that could be good too. But this is so small and my face is so big and my hand is so big too, so. Okay, so this really has blended out the under eye concealer really, really well. But I feel like I'm really wet, like I feel like really dewy. Because I guess the whole point of a beauty blender is it soaks up the excess product that doesn't need to go on the skin, if that makes sense. But then again, you are losing product with this, you're not losing any product. It is kind of hard to get like in the nose and underneath the eye. You've really got to like flip it a lot, as you just saw in the clip before. But let's try baking the under eyes with powder with this little baby. So to do this, I'm just going to take my trusty Airspun by Coty in Translucent Extra Coverage. Everyone always asks me what one it is, so it's Translucent Extra Coverage. Okay, so with the whole baking situation, a beauty blender does do a much better job, obviously, because it's an egg shape, and anything that's an egg shape fits in underneath the eye perfectly. I feel like this was a little bit harder to get in there. Like what I did was I went like this, kind of turned it into a little vagina, and then I just kind of stuck it underneath, and that kind of got in there, but a beauty blender is easier, I'm not gonna lie, but this thing does actually work. Now, could you substitute this for like a chicken fillet breast implant, whatever they're called, those things? I saw Nikki did a video with like the actual tit things. Yes, probably, because it's just a silicone little thing, but this is specifically made for the face in the right size, but a bigger one could be better. So I'm just gonna go and finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll come back to you guys with my final thoughts of the SILISPONGE. Okay guys, so I've just finished the rest of my makeup. Now my final thoughts on this little baby here is, it does work, but it does take a bit longer, and I feel like the beauty blender is more, how can I put this? I feel like it's more convenient because it does suck up that extra bit of product that you don't want. So if you don't mind wasting that little bit of product that gets sucked up into your beauty blender when you're using it, then keep using the beauty blender. But if you want I think this is around $13. I don't know, but I'll leave it down below of where I got this and everything. I'm just letting you guys also know that this video is not sponsored. Any single time I do a sponsored video, it will be in a disclaimer down the bottom by the brand that is sponsoring the video. Just putting that out there. I'm really open about sponsorships and stuff like that. So yeah, just for future preference, because I know I'll get a few comments like, this is sponsored, but it's not. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this review. I'm not really into doing reviews, but this is so like popular at the moment, and I've had a few people ask me, so here's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up, and I love you guys so much, and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! See ya! Ew.